Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I know it has been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video. I had decided to combine my July and August finished pages into one video. And then I thought, hey, maybe I'll wait to the end of September, but it is a pretty big pile, and it's crazy how the stuff I did at the beginning of July, I already don't half remember doing, so I figured I better go ahead and do this and get it out of the way so that I don't forget later on what I colored where and what have you. So, what I'm going to do is do the pages from July. There is one book, two books. One book, two books. Why is that book in that pile? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm already out of sorts. All right. So basically, I've got 4 books for August that have some pages from July, but we'll just cover those in the middle, if that makes any sense. I can't tell you, these aren't in any particular order other than I'll just let you know what I colored in July compared to what I colored in August, and you're definitely going to be able to tell the difference. So, alright. I do apologize if this seems very awkward and just all over the place when I go a long stretch without doing videos. I tend to easily forget how to talk in a video, and it gets awkward and it gets nerve-wracking. So it's one of those things, once I get to making regular videos, I will ease back into it. But if I sound awkward, that's why. It feels like I'm just making videos for the very first time. So, alright, Cute Cats by Sachin Sachiva. I did do one in here. Should have done more. Really should have done more. But I did this one. And I just did it with simple marker. I was really tempted to come in with some crayon over it to give some texture, like to the dirt and maybe the cat himself, but nah. This was just, now I remember sitting on the couch with this one because Leroy decided he was going to put himself, it's an Instagram picture, he puts his butt between me and this picture, and that's where he earned the nickname Faddington Bear, and he does not like that name. I've never seen a cat just visually repulsed by a name, but he is repulsed by that name. He does not like that name. Alright, Animals One Color Arts. I also call him Gunter and Gunther from Adventure Time, because he's my only black and white cat, so he's my penguin cat. He doesn't mind that one as much. So, I did this. I believe it's a moth. Did this last month. I've tried one of these in gel pens and it turned out really nice. I just prefer the speed of markers, and it's a shame because I have so many gel pens I need to use. I prefer the speed of markers. Those are big enough, the areas are big enough that the marker, even if it bleeds a little bit, it doesn't impact it. So I did a buddy color with the lovely Samantha Oswald in July, and we actually did one out of Flower Mandalas, which is a book I haven't touched in a long time. So thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Sammy, for making me dig through my bookcase and actually pull out a book I hadn't touched in a while. I like these because they have the black background. I just picked a basic color palette with this I found online. The flowers themselves are gel pen. I think that's it. Everything else is marker. Kind of a pastel-y look for me, but see, there for a while I was really in a kind of a pastel mood. And there are some white dots, but you can like just, I don't even think the camera picks them up. That's okay. So there's that one. I believe this one was in July. I had done a second picture out of the 100 Flowers coloring book by Creative Mandala. They were so kind to send me this. And I did this page. I think this was the very beginning of July. very beginning of July. And it was a marker base. And it's really hard to tell because the way the light is shining on it. But I did, there's some crayon and on the bricks, actually created that as like a brickwork in the background. It was just plain. Of course it's crooked because I didn't use a ruler, because that's just how I live my life. I used gel pen. I used stickles. You can see those right there. And yeah. Probably not my finest work, like what I envisioned in my head versus what actually came out. It's a little busy. Oh yeah, I also did the grain pattern on the door. It turned out a little busier. I probably should have left the grain pattern off the door. It was a little busier than I thought it would be once it was done, but it still turned out cute. So there's that one. Stained glass mandala. This was a gift from my friend Lauren, and I, up till August, was working in this pretty much at least once a month. I wanted to do more, but I was laser focused on those 10 books to finish, and boy has that went by the wayside. Anyway, I did the octopus picture, which is adorable. I absolutely love this picture. And that was just alcohol markers. Large print, color by number by Color Questopia, the black background. They do have another large print book out, which is on my list. But I am trying to pace myself. And I'm like, I get done with one, then I can get the other one. It's not a matter, it's just, I gotta pace myself. I've done a lot of reorganizing in my bookcase and everything. I've gotten rid of a lot of books, but it is filling up quickly again. And so I have to figure out some way to manage, like maybe one book out, one book in, like one book finished or something. It's not going to be that easy, but I got to come up with something. Too many awesome artists coming out with too many awesome books. So I did this one. And that's why I was saying I can't believe this was July. It feels like it was a lot longer than that. But it's tagged for July, so hopefully I did this in July. No, this was funny. I remember posting this one on Instagram. It was just markers. And it was like I did... I colored this. I colored one cat. The eye color was supposed to be one. And I colored, and it's black. And I colored this cat, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a demon cat. So we changed the eye color on this one. But this unfortunate kitten is, needs an exorcism, I think. So I have to keep an eye on that in the future. I just wasn't paying attention. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to color his eyes the color it says. And I was like, whoa, that's a little too dark for the kitty. Color by Colors Tetris by Kira Shershniva. I finished this one. I'm marking this one back to front. And that one turned out super cool. I really enjoy these. I may not be able to match the outlines 100%, but the more I do them, the more I'm getting comfortable with the fact that that's fine. It still looks really good once it's done. So, all right, another one by Kira Shershniva. This was a gift to me, I believe, by Samantha Oswald. Man, this book, for some reason, the cover has curled. It curled when it shipped to me, and I've tried everything I can think of to flatten it. It's just, it won't be tamed. It won't be tamed. These curls won't be tamed, girl. Let me tell you. All right, so I did one in this one, and let me tell you, I love this book. Love it. I love all her books, but the scenery in this one, and just, it's so cute. Like, I got done with one, and I was like, oh man, I immediately wanted to do another one, and I, again, had to stop myself. Because I just didn't really have time to do it. And, but hopefully I will get back to this soon. I tell y'all, I was kicking butt and taking names for for July. I mean, we even finished the month strong with the live stream, and then it's just like everything just ground to a halt the first week of August. Oh no, my book has gotten dirty. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, wipe that off maybe. Circle of Life by Mel. I actually did one in here, so double-sided book, and I used my ink tints. This was a tutorial from Christy Color and I'm not saying that right. Is it Christy Color and Sketch or Kristen? I'm probably not saying it right. I'm sorry. Hang on. Now I gotta go look because I realized when I initially loaded the video, I was like, whoops, I mispronounced her name. Kirsty. That was what I messed up on. Kirsty Color and Sketch. So I apologize for that. But she did this page using ink tints and white gel pen and regular gel pens, and I liked it so much that I did that as kind of a lesson, a way to get me back into my ink tints. And I made a few little minor changes, but for the most part, it was great. I just was really drawn to that picture, and I enjoyed doing this, and had I continued on, I probably would have been able to do more ink tints, and then, like I said, life just kind of got in the way. So hopefully next time I pull those up, I won't be as hesitant. That was part of Watercolor Summer 2021, which is still going on till roughly mid-September, when fall or autumn, depending on where you live. September 22nd is the first day of autumn or fall. So, if you still want to participate, it is still going on. I don't know if I will get another picture in, unfortunately, and I had to stop commenting on everybody's pictures because I completely pulled away from everything. And but I've been seeing y'all's pictures. It was awesome. This has been awesome. We're definitely doing this again next summer. So hopefully I will be in a better physically, mentally mindset to do more pictures then. But I did do a picture, a buddy color picture with Ren out of Summer Scenes. I used my Albrecht Dürer colored pencils. This one got a lot of likes on Instagram. You guys really like this one. In fact, Teresa Goodrich even commented on this, which baby feels super cool. I always love it when artists are active on social media, and isn't it just awesome when they compliment you on a picture? But anyway, Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils and just a little bit of gel pen, like you can see it on the flip-flops. Just a little bit. It turned out really nice. I like the Creative Haven paper. It seems to take water media and stuff really well. Honestly, this would have looked even better probably with a second layer on it. This is just one layer of watercolor pencils. I try to go heavy if I'm just doing one layer, so it's not super washed out. But this probably would have benefited from a second one, but nah, I was over it. I did the first one. I'm like, it looks really nice. We'll just leave it alone. So this is Summer Scenes by Teresa Goodrich, which I guess that makes sense since she commented on it. Villains Spiroglyphics. I did do one out of here. I am working again front to back on this one. And I did this dude who I didn't know who he was, but he's the guy from Big Hero 6. Now these I am using gel pen just because the lines are so small. I do like these a lot. Creative Kittens and Cats by Color Questopia. I'm working through that book some, which I don't have it in the stack, but these lines are a lot easier to see. So I like that one a lot, but the lines are a lot smaller. So there's that one. As part of the 10 books to finish, I did do a few pages in here for July. I did, this frog must have been the very beginning of July because it feels like it should have been longer than that. But he is a beaut. Was that the only one I did? Whoops. I thought I did more than that. I must have already flagged it because I assumed I was going to do another one and then, yeah. So we just did one in here. My 10 books to finish plan for the year really got thrown by the wayside in August. So, yeah. Now, floral design, color by number. See, I have forgotten how to do this. Floral design, color by number by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. We did do a few in here in July. Did this one. Now the cool thing about the color by number books in Creative Haven series is they are 46 images. So you get a lot more images than you do in their other books. And these are all marker. Just very easy, laid back. Just grabbing whatever markers I got in my stash. What is going on with this page? And then there's that one. Now, some of the markers I grabbed should have been a little bit different color, but that's fine. And then we, again, put the brakes on for August. I didn't get anything done in there in August. I did do one buddy color, one pending still with Tammy from Tammy Colors 2. Hopefully I have that right. See, I've been gone so long, y'all. My brain. Yes, Tammy Colors 2. TOO. We have an ongoing, this is like our ongoing buddy color project book. And I did do one in here in July, which was, this is Jade Summers Baby Dragons. So here's this, the little golden egg dragon. I had an idea in my head, and I thought I could achieve it with marker. And it just playing around with light, and it's okay. It's not terrible, but like I like the golden dragon a lot. I used like acrylic gold paint type pens for the egg, stickles for the little glittery parts of them, and then marker for everything else. And I was just like using lighter colors markers, kind of just playing around with light sources and stuff, and it's a little harder to achieve with just marker, but I mean it's alright. We have one pending in here. I'm really hoping I can get to it in September. So, and then I did finish the space coloring book in July, so that puts me at 2 books for the year so far. Wow. So we'll run through the ones that I finished in this. This is by Color Questopia. And the big thing I did in this was for a lot of the just space background, I ended up coming back through with some non-bleed white paints. I don't know, something like that. And I added in stars. Alright. Is there not a tab on this page? I did a lot of these in July. So would help if I was in the camera. That one I'd already done, but I came back and added some white paint. I like this one a lot. I like the colors of the planet here. It was just a little bit different than some of the others. So this book is really awesome. Like, a lot of the pictures are actually pretty darn cool, and then some of them, they just kind of feel like they phoned in a little bit, I'm just gonna say. But to be fair, this was one of their very early on coloring books. It actually has their original color palette on the back. Like, this picture was really well done. I liked this one a lot. And this one's not too bad. Was that the last one? Yeah. Like, I like that one a lot. I'm assuming I did these in previous months. We're gonna hope. Anyway, like, I like that one a lot. And that one. But then you see this and you're just kind of like, eh, that one's nice. This one I like. Yeah. Anyway, that was very early on for them, so I don't mind too much. But that is my second challenge book for the year. I did get one from Whimsy Girls Celebrate the Holidays. Glad I was thinking about this. No, I got two. My bad. So the first one was the Independence Day one for the U.S. Ugh. That's the scale. Did just some regular marker, just marker and stickles. I have been stickle crazy. I used stickles for the fireworks and then I outlined them in white, and it actually turned out to give me a really cool effect. I like this picture very much. I don't know, I was trying to think of something different for the fireworks, like just a different technique, and that seemed to work out really well. So, like my other challenge books, I'm way behind on this one. I'm missing a ton of pictures, but sometimes you get ideas for pictures, and like me, I get ideas for pictures, but I don't get the time or the ability to work on it when it's supposed to be done, so they get put off for a month or two till I can get back to them, because I'd rather wait until I can actually do what I want to do. Like this one. This is the Mother's Day picture out of the book, which should have been done, you know, May-ish. And I had an idea, and my idea was zombie moms deserve to be appreciated too, and I just didn't have time or the drive to implement it up until July. And then I finally said, okay, I'm going to tackle this one. And it's marker, I think just marker and some gel pen. Some gel pen outlining the wallpaper, and then just actually her blood on her pancakes is also gel pen. But you know, we've got the zombie mom. She's that's all done with marker, and then her little zombie kids, and got the dead flowers in the vase, and then like the blood and various things in forms of pancake. And I'm assuming this is like whipped brain or something in her coffee. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to do something different. Y'all know me. I like the all cutesy, but apparently I have real issues with like the really cutesy, like with kids and stuff. I want to do different stuff. So, but anyway, this was just an idea I had. I loved how it turned out. I have a really cool idea for the wedding picture that I haven't done. The rest of them I just haven't got to yet. So yeah, we got to the end of July. Oh, we also have my mask. I forgot about that. We did color something on that live stream for the fundraiser for Freedom Farm, which you know, got wrapped up and sent off. We were able to send them 1,000 when everything was said and done. So thank you for that if you never saw my updates on that. But Tammy had sent me these really neat little, goodness, perforated cat masks. Sorry. My throat was just like, nope, not going to talk anymore. Anyway, we colored one of these on camera using just some different bright markers and the iridescent gel pens, which of course are my favorite. And then I had to put the mask on for part of the thing, because that's, of course I did. So we did do that as well. Now, I don't know, some of it might have been the live stream work, because it was a lot. Some of it was I haven't been sleeping well, and some of it was work got really busy last month, and I just hit into this big depressive state where I was just like, I don't want a color. I don't want a color. I don't really want to play, but played a little bit of video games, but not much. I mostly didn't really do much in terms of hobbies for August. I did do a few pages during the month. So, sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing, Sid is over here. She has shown up and she is distracting me. So let me show the two books that I have, ones from July and August in. So this was my new addition to my 10 books to finish, because I made a change in June. And I mean, it's not looking good to finish it, but it's the Fairy Tale Color Counts by Mindware. I believe I did this one in July. I love using, particularly my spree markers with the different yellows and oranges they have do really well in these books. So, used markers for that one. And then I did another one. Did this one in August. There's a lot of yellow on there. I'm thinking that's from a previous, that's a different page. I don't think that's, these don't tend to bleed or smudge onto the page before or after them. I guess it's the type of paper they are, but just to be on the safe side, I'm assuming this is the Princess and the Pea. Otherwise, she hit up a big mattress sale at like Rooms to Go or something. So we're gonna assume it's the Princess and the Pea because there's a tiny little pea there. So I did do this one last month. Again, I like these very much, so I have quite a few of them, but again, it's turned into that whole I need to finish one before I move on to another one. Alright, so my plan was to finish Stone Mosaic Book 2 in August. Obviously, that didn't happen. But, now, obviously this one you're going to be spoiled, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I wouldn't recommend you look at this one. So these are for July. Did I flip one? No. I like this one with the birds and the bird bath. It's pretty. These are great for in the evenings. Just very low key. Don't want to think too much. Just want to put color on paper. These are perfect for that. And I don't want to sit forever with a picture. So. And I am not quite sure when I colored this one. I think this one was still July. Yep. I like this one a lot too, obviously, because kitty. Yep. Another one for July. Then in August, I did do a few out of this. I actually thought I might get for the end of the month. I got a little closer, but we'll say at the end of September, maybe. Really like this one with the frog and the crown. Is this the last one? No. One more. Little ocean themed one right there. That was cool. And that's where I'm at now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 pages left. I'm not going to have a ton of goals this month. This is kind of a reset month, but this will probably be on that list because I should be able to. I finally finished this one. I started this one in July, and it was right there at the end where I just had no desire to color, and I finally finished it a little bit at a time in August. Sea Life Color by Number by George Tufexis. How are we already at half an hour? Oh my God. I didn't think I was talking that much. So I did this page. This is actually for the Sunken Treasures tag. That's it. The Sunken Treasures tag. And I do need to put a page in front of this one because it will sometimes bleed through on here. And this was the Colorful Coral, or the Coral tag. So, very cool. And again, Creative Mandala was nice enough to send me the 100 Animals coloring book with mandalas book. I did do one in here in August. I am doing one in here this month. I should have already done it, and I feel bad. But we all saw what August was like. So there is that picture. I just liked this little ostrich. Why in my head was I going to call him a flamingo? I don't know. Anyway, I just went, I think I picked like, I just saw a really cool color palette with like light pinks and purples and blues and decided to go with that. His little beard, or feathers or fur or whatever's there, is all stickled up. Man, me and Stickles, I tell y'all. And then the background, it is a very light crayon. It's hard to tell, but it is there. And then just to jazz it up a bit, I did try to use a stencil with some stickles. They kind of came out a little blobby, but that's still okay. I do have one more I need to do in this book. In fact, I might do Mr. Squirrel here. I really do want to do a page out of this in September as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you're still here, thank you for sitting through all that. That's one of the reasons why I don't try to combine months. Though, as you saw, the difference between July and August was pretty... July was I don't even know. I didn't even bother to count my pages. I probably should have. I'll count them at some point. As you can tell, I'm better, I guess. I don't know. I'm still going. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. I finally got my CPAP. I've had my CPAP for about 2.5 weeks now. I am starting to see some improvement in my sleep quality. It took a week and a half, but I'm starting to see some, so it's improving. Just my drive to like do my hobbies and stuff still isn't there yet, which is unusual for me. I haven't had, I don't know if I've had this long a spell of this since the year started. So if you've messaged me on social media, I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you if I haven't. Finding being social and even just replying to people to be really hard these days. I will do my best to try to get back to everybody. As far as September, I don't know. I don't think it's not going to be just no videos like August, but I don't think we're going to be back to where I was before either. So I do have a haul video I need to do. I am waiting on one book, hopefully, to get here in time. It's a Coloring Heaven book. So I do have a haul video to do and probably a color and chat just so you guys can kind of, not like a ton has really been happening, but just to kind of get everybody up on the same page. But I mean, I'll have some videos in September, I think, but it may be more in the second half of September. So I will try to get more frequent on posting on Instagram as well. And I'm okay. I'm just, just still worn down. I don't know. There's been a lot that's just changed in a month, and I feel it's frustrating because I feel like I was on the verge of making some improvements, and then everything got kind of thrown back up in the air because of things happening in the world, and I'm pretty angry about it. But it's nothing y'all have done, of course. And the cats are all still doing okay. Reap Sheep's ear is still has come back with another ear infection, so I'm gonna have to take him back in. He's struggling to keep. We're struggling to get all that cleared out. But other than that, everybody's hanging in there. I mean, at least I'm I'm glad for that. So anyway, I've talked your ears off long enough. I oh, as far as goals video, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just put a screenshot up on the community tab and show you guys. I didn't get very many of them done in August, though I did get my coloring supplies organized at the very least. Well, I'm calling it organized. It's close enough. And the no buy didn't happen. I ended up buying a few books. I didn't go crazy overboard though, and I did get my Amazon affiliate gift cards, so I actually have quite a few books coming in. Not quite a few, but a fair number of books coming in today and tomorrow from where I ordered off the gift card. So we might be switching from a no buy to like some kind of limited buy goal. See, anyway, so yeah, hope everyone is doing well. I will, like I said, come back with another video when I can and when I'm feeling more up to it. It's just still a bit of a struggle right now. I'd say I'm in a better place now than I was a month ago. I wouldn't have said that last week. I would have said I'm in a worse place. But I think things are improving, so we will see. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. For those of you that have Monday off, I hope you enjoy your extra time. Honestly, I think we could all use some extra time off right now. So, though, for the rest of the world, a lot of people that had vacations and stuff this summer, hopefully you were able to do that. So anyway, like I said, I think here lately we could all use some time off. So y'all take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.